right, everybody, welcome back to Dokkan Who. Being technical, this is the first episode of the second season we're gonna call of Dokkan Who because maybe not, who knows? Because we had our season finale, which apparently was I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed our season finale of Dokkan When. Dokkan When will be coming back on the 18th. I don't know, the week of the 17th. You'll be ready. All season 2, everything will be new everything, new logos. Maybe not Dokkan Who, but at least the main Dokkan When logo. Ooh. But that sounds stupid. I'm joined today by Danger. Danger, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm about to get destroyed by the versus Majin Buu saga. I'm current.
Tough one. At least you're giving it a shot. You're better than Will. Will still doesn't do Super Battle Road. He claims he does. I think he does it, so he gotta be.
Oh no, this is just history. Yeah, they super text the wrong person. No, this isn't Battle Road. I've been trying to do those, but I only do it on the weekends because I still have other units I need to farm. I don't want to spend keys. So I've
Understandable.
been saving up my for when the time comes. Emergency. There's a summon I need to do. Break the glass. So I have my keys ready.
Hey, Danger, I uploaded a TikTok the other day. Do you follow my TikTok, right? Sure.
I'm sorry. Repeat. Your mic cut out.
Oh, I asked. You follow? I uploaded a TikTok the other day. You follow my TikTok, right?
Yeah, I follow your TikTok.
Did I scare you?
What? What? No, you didn't scare me. I just may be more equipped with Dragon Ball weapons. I don't.
You weren't expecting people out there. Go follow the TikTok Dokkan When podcast because I was splitting firewood. It's winter's coming up. I hate being cold. My house is 70 degrees. It's too cold. But I have a 24-pound sword that I split firewood with. That if it hits anything, it just sounds like a video game sound effect. Like I cannot unhear it. Anytime I cut through a piece of wood, it just sounds like a video game clunk.
It's so cool.
But we're not here to talk about how awesome my gigantic sword is, Danger. We're here for Dokkan Who, and this will be your first time on the podcast outside of your Dokkan Who, correct?
Yeah, this is my first time back. I kind of screwed up mine a bit. Hopefully, I'll be better as a host,
Ah, you'll
a
be fine.
co-host.
You're fine. The whole thing is we get to know you and your personality as you are, and we actually have a very unique personality with us today.
Oh, we have someone else here. Who we interviewing today?
Yo.
Draco! Yeah, applause. Woo. I forgot to tell Draco how to do this. Draco, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
I wasn't sure. I was just like, when do I come in?
My
Yeah, I
bad.
thought you were. I was said like who we inviting, and you didn't say anything.
It's okay. My bad. How are you today, Draco?
Doing pretty good, actually.
Good. Good. How are the Gogeta summonings?
Oh, they've been awful. Like, I pulled two things that I needed, but other than those two, it's like, here's another Borgamo that you don't need. That's like your, sixth copy, seventh copy, maybe even 10th?
Is he rainbowed? Is your Bergadmo rainbowed?
He is rainbowed.
Okay, then that's at that point I'm about to say I have two Bergadmos.
Right, and then it was like, on another multi I did, it got even worse and was like, oh, here's that Intelligence 16 that you never use.
He's not the worst. But Danger, how about you? How go summons for you?
Summons actually went really well, mostly because my summons back then were horrible. So I have nothing on this. I have pretty much nothing on this banner except for a single Gogeta and a single Int Gogeta.
Hey, you know
AGL and Int Gogeta. I got everything on the banner except for the Go Bros and the new unit, but I got two of the physical Blue Bros, which I really wanted. So
nice. You know what? You're doing better than somebody who shall not be named. But we all know who it is. Right? You guys know who I'm talking about, right?
I think so. I do believe so.
Actually, don't.
Wasn't he the? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the worst unit in Dokkan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But well, Draco, thank you so much for being on Dokkan Who. It's a pleasure to have you here, my friend. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, we should be good. I gotta get my dog to be quiet.
Dokkan Who, a spin-off series of a spin-off series of Dokkan Who. Oh God.
It's gonna be like the DC pets, but it's gonna be Dragon Ball. Like there's like a Majin dog, a Saiyan dog. It's no.
Dragon Dog Z.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull my questions out. I put them away because I didn't know if that was me lagging or whatnot. But yeah.
All right, so back on last time on Dragon Dog Z, discussed the power of hybrid Rottweilers. On today on Dokkan Who, Draco, you've heard our show, right?
I have.
Right, so you know the first question I'm gonna ask, right?
I actually don't.
Okay. Well, Draco, there's a very simple question. I always start off with these because it's a very easy thing just to start off with a very simple question. What got you into Dokkan?
Oh, that would be my high school best friend, actually, because, like, I was very wrong about the game because I saw all the ads and stuff. I was like, yeah, I would play it if maybe it piqued my interest a little more. And then, like, he literally opened it up, played it in front of me. I'm like, all right, maybe I was wrong about this game.
You know what? There's nothing wrong. Like Will was one that took me a long time to get him into the game because it's just, in all essence, as a big Dokkan fan, in case listeners out there don't know, on this Dokkan podcast, I'm a very big fan of Dokkan. Dokkan Battle is essentially just a bubble popper game with pretty animation. At least nowadays. It wasn't back in my day. It wasn't. But I'm assuming you've been enjoying the game so
Back
far.
in year one, when all the animations were bad.
Right with the blue color beat. But I'm assuming you've enjoying the game so far.
Oh, absolutely. I've been playing since year one. Like, back when I had a crappy phone that had, like, basically no storage, I deleted everything off of it just to play the game.
Okay. You know what? James, we're gonna hop to you as I formulate and contabulate my.
All right, let me pull out my documents of questions.
I imagine Danger sitting over there in a suit with a tie and a top hat, and he's like, all right, everybody.
All right, let me see here. Look at my files. Okay. What is one of your favorite categories in the game? There's a lot of them. And
Several categories.
What's one of your favorite categories in the game?
I'd have to say that'd probably be Super Saiyans, to be honest.
Okay.
Understandable. Most of the best units in the game are on there.
Elaborate as to why.
Well, there are just several units on it, and it's like, I remember back when there wasn't really much of a use for the category, but it's like, now I can use some of my favorite characters on that. Like, Vegeta, Broly, Goku, and just other Saiyans included as well. I actually want to pull more at some point. Also, you can use Vegito and Gogeta on them, which, Gogeta being one of the newest units, I really need to pull.
You know what? I give luck to you, my friend. You're gonna do it. You're gonna summon your Gogeta. I just know it. This Gogeta that you summon is a Gogeta that one of our good friends won't be able to summon, right? What again? Talking trash on here. No.
Actually, this time I do.
Specific listener listening right now.
You know who you are.
That one listener out there is like, talking about me? No, he's talking about me.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
We love all our listeners out there. No matter who you are, I love all of you. Except for one thing, but I'm not going to go into that on this. Maybe afterwards. But back to me then. So you said you've been playing since around year one, right?
Yes, around this year one celebration.
Okay, year one celebration. I thought you mean like or before like year one. Like I started this game, we'll say maybe 2 months after the game came out. And so I was afraid. I was trying to see if I finally met somebody who's played as long as I have. So I was like, yes, finally, a worthy opponent. I'm 21 and I'm the oldest player. It makes me really weird disconnect. So you said Super Saiyans is your favorite category, but we're gonna start off with a hard question. I like you. If you could get rid of one category altogether that gets rid of every unit that coincides with that category, let's say you got rid of Hybrid Saiyans, it gets rid of all Hybrid Saiyan units in the game. What category would that be and why?
I actually had it pulled up a little bit ago. Let's see if I can pull it up again.
Weird.
Honestly, probably Connected Hope.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. There are 3 to 5 units that would disappear that I actually like, but at the same time, if it's just those 5 and there's still all my other units that I like, it's no big deal.
All is unconnected.
A lot of actually good units are unconnected.
I know they are, but you just can't think of them. It's so weird when you try to think of a category. Like you could picture it, but at the same time you can't picture it. I know Future Gohan.
I can tell you right.
No, Future Gohan's on there. Draco, no! No. No. Well, at least you have an answer for it. Some people don't always have the answer for it. They're just like a lot of with there being so many categories in the game, it sometimes can be a hard challenge. And as opposed to getting rid of a category that has good stuff, like Adam, ABC, he said he'd want to get rid of Giant Form. Which
I think I might change my answer to DB Saga, actually.
Ha! Why?
I'd get rid of Namekians.
There's not a
it's not going to get any better anyway.
There's literally not a single unit I use in this category.
Okay.
It's like I have them sitting in my box. That's all they do.
They are like 80% of the units in the game nowadays just sit in your box unless you go fluctuate team. Like yesterday, what team did I take?
Yeah, actually, true.
I found a Fu unit. 90% Fu, the Dragon Ball Heroes lead, and took a Dragon Ball Heroes to go beat Tech Gogeta because I haven't taken that team in like 2 years. Let me tell you, it was fun to run those. It's pretty much as a rip-off crossover. Crossovers are better. Dragon Ball Heroes? I don't know. It's one of those 2 words. Danger, back to you, my friend.
So apparently, you say that you've been playing the game for a very long time. So if you were to easy a unit that was before year 5, what would that unit be? You could easy a any unit, but it has to be before year 5.
Before year 5, let's see. There are actually a lot that need easy A's from before year 5.
Yep.
I don't know. Does Champa even have an easy A right now?
Physical Champa? No, he got a TUR, but not much more than that.
Right, he needs one really badly, in my opinion. Like, I don't even use the unit, but I feel like he could use an easy A. He's long overdue.
If he did, he'd be good to run with the Beerus and Whis duo, not the duo unit. Well, them too, but the
that would be good.
Physical Beerus and STR Whis, and especially since we got the Margarita Angel, so we got like a Realm of Gods boost. They should have their own category, like an Ascended Gods or something. Like all the angels and God of Destruction's on there.
That'd be really good.
They should.
Second episode of the podcast, Will and I, if you go, people out there, go listen to Dokkan Who on YouTube, KH Hauser. You can go actually see it, click onto it right now and listen to both of these simultaneously. But in the second episode, Will talked about an LR Grand Priest and how we need him. But I think we're going to be getting one in the next 2 years because we're slowly getting the angels. We have 3 of them right now, so we just need another 3 more and we can have a full team of just angels. So we have Whis, Vados, and Margarita.
I do not want Grand Priest until we have the other angels. Well, I want the other angels first. Then the Grand Priest, like the grand final.
Watch the Grand Priest not even ever become a unit. He's just a support item. He's a support memory. All he does is look at you and think of a support memory. He looks down and he's a ghost usher. The fear just instills fear in the enemy. Dokkan, listen to me. Akatsuki, who was our spy? Oh, I can't remember who our spy was. Spy, you know who you are. Tell Akatsuki. Back to me. Back to me.
Yeah, it's back to you.
Alrighty. Sorry. A lot of stuff. All right. So since you've been playing for a while, like our last 3 questions that started off with it. So since you've been playing for a longer amount of time, out of all the Dokkan Fests that have been released, what 3 have disappointed you most on release? Like you were excited that they were coming out, and then whenever they came out, you're like, "Holy cow, this is terrible."
Okay, you said Dokkan Fest, so that would was LR Tech 17 a Dokkan Fest?
He was not. He was a legendary summon thing.
Okay, and you said Dokkan Fest. Let's see.
Bring it
That's
on.
actually a really good question because there are several units that I use at least, and then there's several that I don't.
2 questions for season 2 of Dokkan Who.
Honestly, I think STR Ultimate Gohan,
Okay, there's
the Hybrid Saiyans HP and defense 170 lead. He was. Because it's like, I got all the hype for him because I'm like, oh, new Gohan, and then he actually wasn't very good aside from his lead.
No. And even then, it was still kind of iffy.
Intelligence Golden Frieza was another.
Really? The Resurrected
The AGL
Warriors?
one. Or Angel one. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
It was
gonna.
like, because it was like he was good on his initial release, but then he just kind of didn't age well over the years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still use him on my Wicked Bloodline team. I do have him 90% though, so it's definitely probably why he's able to even handle himself. But I personally think he's a good unit.
To be fair,
Not amazing.
how many Wicked Bloodline units do we actually have in the game? Because we only have like a hand. Not dissing
Yeah.
it, it's just we only have a handful of them. I think between both of my hands, I could count off a good one. How about your third one? Do you have a third Dokkan Fest?
Intelligence Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Okay.
Not Blue Evolution.
Yeah,
not the LR.
You're talking about
but,
the old demigod league from the olden days, the 100% originally, now the 3-key 120.
Yeah. That one.
That's an interesting pick. How come?
Well, because I was like, oh, they're finally getting a blue Vegeta in the game, and then it's like, oh, he's an intelligence lead. He doesn't even have a category. Great. Oh, you're right. It's been. Oh God.
Yeah, back in my day, we didn't have categories.
Honestly, forgot about that. Because, like,
Somebody out there is going to be listening. What? Categories weren't a thing? How did they make leads? They had monotypes? Some of them didn't even give percentages. What? God, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I was honestly expecting Tech Hit to be on your list.
Oh, Tech Hit. That I didn't even think about him, to be honest. Yeah.
Tech Hit.
He actually was a really disappointing release as well. Because his super attack is so cool, but he's not that great of a unit.
Nope. And then Super Saiyan 3 Broly was another one. Like, there's honestly a lot of them as you think about it.
I have one. I just actually came up with one to replace probably my second one that was on that list, whoever that was. Intelligence transforming Goku Black.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Your mic's cutting out.
Not on my end.
That unit is garbage. Absolute trash. Completely unusable. Like, if you want him in the box, that's fine. If you use him, that's fine. But in my opinion, he's absolute garbage.
Rico, you're now my favorite person. Sorry.
I'll give. Okay, all right. Okay, if you were to add any unit, what would it be? It must be Dragon Ball related, but it could be canon or uncanon. So as long as it was made unless it was made by Dragon Ball, any of the units that they have. So like Heroes, Xenoverse, Dragon Ball, GT, any of those. What would it be? And we'll go with LR. We'll go with LR.
That's a really good question, actually. Trying to think if there's anything they haven't added though. Like, well, it doesn't have to be something they haven't added, just a new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying LR, because there's so many units we have that are not LRs, but that are in the game. So
Right.
what new LR would you want? You could even like revamp. You could revamp a unit that we even got
LR
recently.
Whis. An LR Whis by himself.
Okay.
Especially if we're going with like angels that are coming out.
An LR with 100% guaranteed to dodge.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Lost. It's cool. I know this is your unit.
At least high chance to dodge though, because it's Whis.
What do you think it should be? It should start with like 50%, and he gains like 5% every turn up to 6 turns. So it's still not 100%.
It should be like Khalifa.
And then he's the new lead of the cat. Yeah, you know what? That would make better sense. He's like the lead of the category for like the ascended like realm of gods, where it's like angels, god of destruction.
Really good,
yeah, he'd be that lead, and like you'd have to have a full team, and then it's like so he can be hit, but if he has a full team, then he gets the guaranteed dodge effect. So he gets that effect, but he has to be on a certain team. And then it would also fit with like LR Grand Priest. So you'd have like LR Whis, LR Grand Priest. You have the Vedas and Whis and Physical Beerus. Gosh,
right.
Those
would all be really good, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Dokkan, listen, we got ideas over here. Y'all could last 4 years with that team. Spread them out. 3-4 months apart.
Gotta find.
Oh, geez, sorry, I heard that.
Somebody in our Discord finally quote unquote, admitted to being the spy that worked for Akatsuki. I don't know who it is. I think I know who it is, but at the same time, I don't. So, listener out there, you specific listener, message me. Message me telling me you're the spy for Akatsuki. Please. So I could, I don't know, write stuff down. Thinking as messing with my hair. I got a new shampoo, and my hair looks absolutely phenomenal. Only you guys can see. So back to me. So with Whis being your pick at an LR, how about if you could give us a brand new Dokkan Fest, a unit that has not been like this character does not have a Dokkan Fest in the game, or in essence a unit in the game. Let's say either one of those. What unit would you give a Dokkan Fest that does not have one?
It doesn't have Ginyu.
Oh.
Like, might be a little bit of a letdown unit, but like Ginyu Force is really struggling here.
Wait, hold up. Ginyu Force is struggling. Have you seen those EZAs?
I was about to say. The EZA is like got them extremely. Now, yes, you have to run them with unless you have an entirely OP team, you're running one of the Ginyu Force. If you have the entire Ginyu Force as a single team, they're really good.
Well, they are.
Yeah, true.
Space traveling warriors.
However, they are limited though. They're limited to what team you can use them on, but they are really good if you get them on the exact team that they need.
If it introduced a new category, I feel like a body swap category would be amazing because you could run so many units with that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Like a good character like Baby,
which is the main reason I chose Ginyu, because if he was to introduce a new lead of a swap body category, we could have a new Baby in the game, we could have a new Goku Black, and like just.
You know what would be interesting on the same subject of the Ginyu if you're fighting an enemy, whatever enemy you're fighting, it becomes that unit. So let's say you're fighting, let's say you're fighting like the LG Vegeta event, and you're fighting the final Vegeta. Is it Evolution Vegeta? Is he the final one? What if you use the Ginyu swap ability, and then he becomes that Vegeta? And he has all the stats. So the stats are greater. The stats are already stacked, and he has all the abilities, and you basically have the boss on your team.
Okay, I can't remember when it was. The idea of that is cool, but then you also have that can also not destroy the game, like break the game, but it can destroy the game. Because
You imagine like fighting a Goku and he just pulls out a frog and throws it at your like unit as you're using the active skill, so you just become the frog and have like 1 health.
that'd be funny, but I'm thinking more for the units that don't have passives. This is gonna be another old unit, but Draco, do you remember the old Mr. Popo event where you had to take on Mr. Popo in order to get training items and awakening medals?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, imagine swapping into the Popo like that who has no kit or anything like that. That's what I'm meaning. Stuff like that would break the game.
That would be horrible.
I like the idea of that, but at the same time, it should be more of a I don't know. Like, let's say if it was your Evolution Blue Vegeta, let's take if it was the Legendary Vegeta event, and it's Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I believe it's based on the Strength one. Then it'll be built like the Strength one and it's stuck like that forever, not the enemy itself, because at that point they have like 85 million HP. They don't have that many.
That's what I was meaning. I didn't mean like they got all the boss stats. I mean like they get like the unit, and then also it's based off how many paths you open. So you would get like Vegeta with 1 path open if Ginyu has 1 path open. Like, so let's say you have Ginyu 60%, then you become STR Vegeta 60%.
Okay. I thought you were just meaning like, aha.
No, you would not get all the boss stats. No, oh my gosh. No.
Do it against Legendary Goku. Why? And UI Goku has 15 million HP. Like, haha!
No.
I have 15
No.
million.
The game would die. The game would die so fast.
Alright, back to you, Danger.
Alright. Hypothetical question. Dokkan is having its 7th anniversary, and they announced a new mechanic for the game. What would that new mechanic be? What would be the new game mechanic that they're announcing? You're the creator of the new mechanic. What would the new mechanic be?
A power-up mechanic, where if you have a certain units, like here's a good example, like what was it? The first Broly movie, Z Broly. Like if I had to power up Goku for him to do that like 1 shot to Broly. Imagine a mechanic like that.
Okay, so
would
it be like 1 unit? You have to have a specific unit to feed the power, like a unit attack, but they don't need to be standing next to each other?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like, let's say you would be running a literal 5 Saiyan team of those exact like Saiyans that were there, and then like a Goku as the lead. All those units would just feed all that power into that lead, and then just in like 1 massive hit.
So it's like if like a character has like 10% strength for every member on the team, but it's even increased because it's a mechanic. So it's like they'd be gaining 30% power for every character on the team instead of 10. But it would be because it's part of their unit. Okay, that sounds cool. Some characters build off of that, so it's even more powerful than normal.
Exactly. I feel like that would be a really good mechanic to add.
That'd be fun. That'd be. What was it? I can't remember who it was. Maybe one of the coolest ones I've heard was unique kinds of damage, like slash damage or poison damage to the game. But I like
that was one of the most recent ones too.
That was Pat. Shout out to you, Pat.
It's actually interesting because that like you have several units that you could already do with that. So the Goku, like you were saying, the Goku that fights Broly, or you could have a Goku. You could have a Super Saiyan movie Goku, and if you have units on the team, if you don't have max Super Saiyan units, then he's just Super Saiyan. But if you have a full team of Super Saiyans, he goes Super Saiyan God. for the super attack.
Here's how that should be. Here's how. Well, I'll promise I'll go to my question in a second. But have Goku like LR Team 7. If you have a Super Saiyan Vegeta, a Super Saiyan Trunks, a Super Saiyan Gohan, and a Piccolo on the team, he gets like a wicked buff.
That would be good to to counter against the lack of links you'd have. That'd be able to help counter it.
Yeah.
Like with the insane, like with the strength, yeah. So here's the thing: I feel like if it's like specific, then it's a super buff. But then if it's non-specific, just like you need, like for the Goku, the Going God, you just need Super Saiyans. It would not be super powerful. It'd be more powerful, and it definitely would be far more useful. And I'm sure it has like something in its kit that would help it even further. But I feel like if it's very specific, it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
But then if it's not specific, it's not as powerful. If it's just like a category build up.
Yeah, like Team 7. Very specific.
Yeah.
All right, so back to me. Let me clear my throat for this next one. So, Draco, we started our podcast a little more than a year ago. It's 8th of November out there for people who are curious on when this is being recorded. I'll probably have this up actually tomorrow, the 9th. Not the 9th and the 10th. But, Heroes. You like Dragon Ball Heroes?
That's a very I really don't know how to answer that. It's like it depends. Do I like Heroes? Yes, absolutely. But at the same time, it's like some of their villain designs, like the freaking toothpaste fusion, for example, are like, what? Why?
The toothpaste. I love that. I love that. Okay, so think of it now. We're actually probably going to be getting Heroes, if not at the end of November, beginning of December, I'm assuming. What units do you want to see for the Heroes collaboration this year? Name 4.
Wait, can you repeat that? Hold on.
Okay, with Dragon Ball Heroes getting our new stuff in less than a month, what 4 hero units do you want to see in the game?
Oh, okay. Well, that was actually a really good question. I would like to see a Grand Priest Goku at some point, but
Yes.
because like that would be great. And then I feel like a Gogeta from Heroes would be good to have as well.
Okay.
Because like we already have a Vegito, now we just need a Gogeta in Heroes.
Are you talking about Super Saiyan 4?
Yes.
Okay,
Limit
yeah,
Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be great.
Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken Gogeta, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, that. What is it called? True Super Saiyan Rose? Or whatever they call it, full power?
Yeah, it's full power.
I think it was full power Rose. Full power
yeah.
Rose.
I say true
He gets the eyebrows.
I say true because that sounds neat, but it is full power Rose.
Right? And I feel like we've honestly been long overdue a new Heroes of a Frieza.
Okay. Have a new Golden Frieza that comes out that fought alongside Golden Mecha Cooler.
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
You know what? It'd be really cool if we get Frieza as a summonable one, and then Cooler as because they have 2 villains, so Frieza and Cooler could be the 2 villains.
Unit Super.
Right? They could.
Super.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like a unit super attack.
Really cool.
It's literally just the same super attack, but they're swapped. So like one's on the left, one's on the right, but they're swapped for the dual attack. I don't know if y'all saw. Yeah, I don't know if you even saw it. But I made a video talking about like my predictions for the Heroes units coming out, and that was just my prediction based off what it was. I really want what you were talking about, the Grand Priest Goku. My idea for Grand Priest Goku was he starts in base and Dokkan awakens into UI Sign. But my idea for the Super Saiyan 4s, if they came out, would be they'd have a unit super attack. And basically, so whenever they do a super attack, Goku would greatly increase in attack and increase in defense. and then Vegeta will be vice versa. But if they unit super attack, they each greatly increase in both stats. So if you want to keep them on rotation together, because then they greatly increase in both stats, in attack and defense, infinitely. So you could take these units into super hard events with the other hero, with the two of the better heroes units, which is Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Broly.
I like that. A thought that crossed my mind was, you guys, both of you know the intelligence GT Cell and physical GT Frieza?
Yes.
That's what unit kind of pops into my head with the idea of the golden cooler swapping and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's that was similar to what I was thinking, because that would be so cool, because it's perfect because we get 2 extreme units. So if we got the 2 Frieza and Cooler, not only would they work together, because there's also some I think we have the Golden Cooler, and do we have any other Frieza Heroes units?
Nope,
Do we?
We only have
Nope.
golden cooler.
Yeah, so those 3 would be able to run together, and I don't know if they EZA him. No, because we already got the announced the EZA, so we wouldn't get any new ones. But that'd be really cool if we had those 3, and then you could just run them with the newest Frieza and just make a fun team. Because there's a few amazing Wicked Bloodline team units, so you could just run those 2 on there for fun, and then they could do really well side by side. So you can have them side by side and take on even hard events potentially if they're built well.
Yeah. Dokkan, listen to me! Listen to me through danger. Do it. Just do it. I won't sue you. Okay. I gotta... Now that I'm doing this, I'm gonna edit in some somber music. Hopefully. But, Katsuki, please. I will not sue you for the future Gohan and Trunks unit. We'll be coming out eventually. If you give us these units for heroes this year. I know you already have it planned, but just add them in anyway. Back to you.
Oh, well, okay, yes, it's my question now. Well, my question was the question you just asked.
Oh, ha!
Okay. All right. Okay, here's a bit of an easier question. What is your favorite EZA?
My favorite EZ, that has to be the Intelligence UI Goku.
Fair enough.
Yep.
That was like the easiest question so far, probably. I just really like how they utilized his kit and like made him good again.
Yeah, they made him to where he can last another probably 2 years until the game's dead.
Yeah. You remember when he didn't have like the Dokkan Awaken for like a year or so?
Yeah, and he had the 50% chance to
Like he
dodge
first
and
released. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's why I joined the game a little before he released, actually.
Back in my day, we didn't have none of these fancy things. Our unit didn't even Dokkan Awaken.
Yeah, he is one of the coolest and funnest DZAs. And then with the stickers just really cool on him.
Both of his arts are actually really good. Like both his SSR and both his Transcended UR are really good arts.
Oh, indubitably. There's some really good ones. Oh man, I love.
I remember pulling him on a single, and I got so hyped because of how incredibly rare he was to pull back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I did a multi years back. I did summoning videos. I need to start doing them. But I did one and got 2 of them in one multi, and then for like 2 years, that's all I ever had of them. And I was like, yes, my
That's
UI
insane.
is better than yours because I got them before increased rates. Oh gosh. All right, so back to me.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to stick on EZAs for a second. If there was one unit that you would redo, no, 2 units. 2 units that you would redo the EZA. So for an example, let's take STR LR Goku Black. As opposed to giving him that 59% and like stuff on kill, it would be with each attack performed, he increases his attack, as opposed to if he delivers a killing blow, he gets increased attack. How would you change some EZAs? 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yes.
Actually, a really good question. I would have to look through my ECA like characters because I honestly have a hard time remembering EZA characters.
We got time. Welcome to Dokkan Who. All sorts of fun.
What?
All Goku Blacks in the game need to be redone. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So Goku Black is your prime one. Or is that actually your answer? Or are you just sitting there thinking out?
I was just thinking of.
Okay.
Physical Frieza as well. That EZA needs to be redone too. The physical final form Frieza.
Yeah.
Or full power Frieza.
The old one who got the 120 on Super. Back in my day. Back in my day. Get a counter. Somebody out there.
Back in my day. Back in our day when there wasn't like 1 million damage.
Back in our day when 67,000 was considered the cap.
Back in our day when units want to do 6 million on super attack.
Okay, somebody out there, some diehard fan, because it has to at least be mathematically saying there is at least one diehard Dokkan Wen fan out there. Please give me a counter of how many times I have said back in my day through the entirety of Dokkan Wen. If you do that, I will let you on our show. I'll give you a Dokkan Who, a Dokkan Wen. You can even be on Dokkan What. And I don't know, I'll give you a shout out. Something like that. I don't know, but somebody out there, please.
Shout out. I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll see y'all later. Need that shit.
Just gonna danger a message back. I'll have to know this number. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna have to know this number as opposed to somebody out there, because for all you know, you could say 42 times. I don't think it's 42 times, but who knows? I can't prove or disprove.
I'm not gonna be able to do it this month, but next month for sure.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, Danger? You should make a TikTok of it and actually go through and just have a compilation of every.
That would be so funny. Just like 3 minutes straight up back in my day.
Oh my gosh.
Who is this dude who sounds so old? Only 21. Why is he saying back in my day every 5 minutes? Well, back in his day, back in his heyday, units hit for 80,000 damage at max super.
8,000 back in my day, they hit for 10,000. You had to use 8 stones. You had to use 8 dragon stones just to beat Broly once. You needed to do that 10 times.
Hey! Quit making fun of my making fun of me. That's not fair. That's what I do.
It cost $40 to Dokkan Who get this unit.
Anyway, so is it back to me then?
No, you just asked the question.
Did I just ask a question? I thought you asked the question.
Yeah, I asked the EZA. We were staying on EZAs. You asked
That's
what EZA would you change.
My bad. Sorry, the banter makes me forget sometimes, and TikTok is buzzing in the background as I'm doing link. All right, sorry, Danger. Back to you.
All right. What is one of, if not your favorite animation in the game? Because while stats and everything are cool, we play for the animations. We love them. So what animation is your number one? And if you can't think of what's your number one, what is one of the first that go to your head?
Does it have to be a super attack, or can it be an active skill?
Let's go both.
It could be anything. Sure. Let's do one. Let's do one of each. You can do one of each.
All right. So as for active skill, probably the both actually, both the tech LR Gogeta and the STR LR Vegito fusion animations. Those are really good.
Yeah, those are the best.
And then as for super attacks, oh god, I think I would have to go with the Master Ultra Instinct Goku on the on his ultimate super, and probably the STR
one, right? The STR Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Yeah, that one.
What is it? Don't you remember the Tech Ultra Instinct Goku we got? Tech Ultra Instinct 3 Goku during the New Year's banner? I just actually remember that. Do you remember that whole squabble?
Tech Ultra Instinct 3?
Don't Draco, do you?
I think I do, actually.
Okay, Danger.
Oh,
this
God.
is back during whenever the Step Up banner started in 2021. They had you know, the step up banner, you go do, here's a category lead, here's a super category, extreme category, and then it ends with an
Yeah.
LR. In the
Yeah.
general pool, they had Super Saiyan 3 Goku swapped on global side. Where Super Saiyan 3 Goku is where STR UI Goku is supposed to be in the general pool.
Yes. Oh, I remember that. Okay. Yeah.
And so
I remember that. And then many people refunded like 200 stones.
yeah, because
Yeah, I remember that.
there's a banner for people out there who don't know this. The step up banner at the beginning of 2021, you could only get LR UI Goku, the STR one, as the guaranteed. You could not get it at any other point, even though he should have been acquirable at any other summon. So people made the joke because Super Saiyan 3 was in his place for natural summons. That Ultra Instinct 3 was a thing. So that I have a picture of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If I can find the picture, I need to find that picture. But I have a picture of Super Saiyan 3 Goku or UI Goku with the Super Saiyan 3 hair and that whole pose. And everybody just had all kinds of hoots about it. And it was so funny. I loved it. And then I come to the end of it. I didn't know about this till like 2 weeks after it happened, or whenever it started saying, it's like, why is there Super Saiyan 3 UI Goku? That's not possible. Possible, but that's not the point. Why is there Super Saiyan? Why is there UI 3? Gotta love Dokkan. It makes no sense sometimes. So back to me.
Yep.
Alrighty. We asked you your did we ask you your favorite unit in the game? Did we?
Not yet.
Okay. I didn't think we did. I was making sure, you know, there's a lot of questions. It's just an hour of asking questions back and forth, and my ADHD brain makes it where I forget a lot of things.
Yo, Sam.
So
Yeah, same.
why did that kill me? Why was that so funny?
Yo, listen, with three of us, one of us will remember. The chances of us remembering are okay. Not high, they're okay.
They're just
We
there.
should be fine, okay? We each have 10% of remembering. Let's hope the luck's on our side.
What are your chances
If
of remembering?
ADHD was a thing in Dokkan, just like 50% chance to forget everything you're doing.
50% chance to stop the super.
That's been my it UI Goku. He's not been dodging, you know. I thought it was a joke when Hayden said that, like, oh, your unit's gonna lose dodge. Nah, he not joking. He been missing dodges out here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Hayden does no such thing as steal dodges.
When
okay.
AGL UI doesn't dodge what?
Do you know this meme, Draco? Do you know this meme? Before I ask you the question, do you know this meme that I'm memeing of the meme?
When you were just talking about? No.
Okay. I don't know how this meme came into fruition, but apparently I steal dodge. There's some people in this Discord whose units never dodge. And my unit could actually just with 3 dodge a super attack.
Yeah, his units dodge more and more. So once you join the Discord, your unit will lose your dodge.
He just doesn't dodge anymore.
Yep.
And his units dodge more frequently with 3 dodge.
Yep.
I bet you unit will dodge with 0 dodge and still have a chance to dodge. It won't even be in their kit. Won't be in their items, no nothing, and they'll dodge. It's only a matter of time.
Okay.
It's like someone is attacking at the same time and like receiving an attack at the same time, and it's like that unit has dodge, his doesn't, like has nothing built in, somehow dodges and like steals theirs.
We don't understand how this works, honestly. I make no sense to my just because it makes no sense. I don't steal dodge. It's just your units stop dodging and mine dodge more. I'm not stealing
I came up with an even better nickname for the twins that look like toothpaste. Just call them the toothpaste twins.
God, I was not expecting that. All
right, so
that kind of left field. Sorry.
What would you call your favorite unit in the game then?
Oh, my favorite unit. There are too many units in this game.
Okay, I feel like this makes it a lot easier. What is one of? Like, what is one of that first come to your mind? It may not be your number one unit, but it's definitely like top 10 without a doubt. Top 10.
3.
I feel like
Top
that makes it a bit easier.
Top 3 favorite
Top-
units. Then.
One of your top
three favorite units, yeah.
And no specific order. No specific order.
Right. Probably STR LR Vegito physical Super Boo that transforms.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, it's probably a tie on the third one between Tech Go Frieza and AGL MUI.
Fair enough.
Are you talking about the physical Boo?
Yes, the physical LR.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you were talking about the STR one. I was getting super excited. I was like, yay, finally
The
somebody
STR one is really good. I just don't have them, so I can't put them in my favorites yet.
finally somebody other than me likes him. I'm the only person in the Discord who avidly.
I actually think I had him on JP when I had an account, and I actually liked him a lot too.
I love the unit. He's a really good unit. He just gets a lot of hate because of his transformations, and I can understand that, but he's still not a bad unit. Fun. Got followed by somebody on Instagram whose name is Crispy Chicken Thighs. I don't know how to process that. All right. Man, I feel like we're just having a lot of banter. Draco, I'm sorry if this is not what you were expecting.
Oh, you're good.
He got on, it's like, yes, I'm ready for Dokkan and only Dokkan. Toothpaste, chicken, UI3.
When you said UI3, I thought you were talking about like it was like a fan made card or something. Like it was like UI with Super Saiyan 3 hair, but this was like before Mastered
Exactly what the
Ultra
meme is.
Instinct, quote unquote, was even announced.
All right, okay. But danger to you. Yeah, back to you. I got to look something up.
Okay. So before I ask this question, Draco, what is your thought on Chain Battle? I personally have zero beef with it, and I actually like it because it's a fun, quick way to get a sticker, and you could get it almost immediately if you have good units. You get it within like the first 2-3 days. Sometimes it takes people a week, unfortunately. But do you have any beef with Chain Battle?
No, I actually like Chain Battle.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. My question was gonna be, how would you change Chain Battle in any way? Like, if you were to make it more fun or something more, like, try to fix something that nobody really knows about, like, what's wrong with it, because I don't know what's wrong with it, honestly. I feel like it's just depending on the category you have. What would you do to change it?
Something immediately came to thought. Any unit that gets their full power, either that has a transformation or whatever, they go to that final transformation and then launch their attack, or fuse and launch their attack, or do their active super attack and then do their attack.
Okay, that would make it so much more fun, because then you can see, like, you could see a great animation while you're doing it, and especially if it's, like, category specific and you have a unit that, like, is not too good until after transformation. Because there's quite a few handful of units,
Right.
especially ones that require EZAs, that like can do such a thing. That would be really cool, especially if you have like the Goku that takes 7 turns to transform. If you could get that immediately
Absolutely.
with God boosts, oh my gosh!
Yeah. I found Ultra Instinct 3, by the way. I don't know if you guys want to. Well, because we're actually about to be on our last question, but you guys should go check out the not Dokkan topics in the Discord and see what I posted.
Okay, give me a second. Because honestly, like back then, I thought Ultra Instinct was going to be a thing. Before that, or even at that time, I really wanted Super Saiyan Blue 3 to be a thing.
Well, I'm gonna save this to my computer and put that as my wallpaper now.
Oh my god!
You know what? I'm gonna use this picture as the promo for this Dokkan Who.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
So people out there, if you want to see what picture we're referring to, if you're on Instagram, know the picture. If you don't, go follow Dokkan Who Podcast on Instagram so you can see the picture of this glorious picture that I'm not going to say what it is. It could be Ultra Instinct 3. It could be.
I almost read it, but yeah, oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
I do not remember that. I remember that's the scenario that happened. I do. I was there, but I don't remember this image. I do not remember this image.
All right, so Danger, we're going to go on to our last question for the night. So get a good one prepared. Make it a hard one. Make it challenging.
Ooh, alrighty.
All right, so Draco. Dokkan now is about actually roughly 2 months away from getting 7 years, which is an absolutely phenomenal thing to think about because this is a gotcha game that's lasted 7 years.
I'm supposed to last for like maybe 3.
Did you did you happen to hear our most recent Dokkan When, where Will and I discuss what we think could be the end of Dokkan?
Not yet.
Hey,
Because I usually listen to Dokkan while I'm at work.
spoilers. Will and I basically talk about power creep. Power creep is a big thing in the game because eventually we're going to have units that hit too hard without events that can take the damage. But what? Okay, so with Dokkan being 7 years, how long do you think Dokkan can last? And what do you think could be the determining factor that takes it out entirely? Like Naruto Blazing or whatever it was, PvP
Right,
is what
that went down really bad. PvP is what killed it. Yeah.
because people out there who don't know how the Naruto Ultimate Blazing Storm Blazing Ninja Fireball Jutsu, whatever it was, they added PvP to the game, and it started out decent, but then it became almost like Legends. And Legends players out there, I'm sorry, but I've played Legends before, and if you don't have that most hype, most recent unit, you really can't compete. And that's how Naruto was, except on a much higher basis. So let's say if they released a 10 Tails Obito. I don't think it was at that point, but let's say if they did, and if you took him to PvP, only 10 Tails Obito could compete with that 10 Tails Obito. If you had another unit, you couldn't have it. Then come that next one. Let's say
actually, I think that's the main reason I actually quit Legends, because I was playing it for a while, but then like, oh, here's the legendary unit you can farm up for free that people had to summon for like 2 years ago.
And then it's
I was like, no, I'm done.
And that's
I was like, if they're gonna do that,
Legends.
I still play Legends, but it's far less consistent because I used to grind that
Right.
every day to try to get all the stuff. But like,
yeah,
it was just it was so grindy. I still play it, but not nowhere near as often.
Like
that, and it's great because they're like, oh, Legends is complicated. Have you done PvP? I'm like, I have. All you have to do is tap the screen once and then attack them because they failed on their dodge and didn't see through your trickery.
Yeah, like back to the Blazing, which is Legends does a lot better, but Blazing, if they just released one unit, that immediate next banner unit, let's say if it's a 10 Tails Madara, would destroy that 10 Tails Obito. And so that's kind of what it was. If you didn't get that newest one, you couldn't do PvP, and PvP was kind of something that kept the game alive more so than the story aspects of it, but it just killed itself. So yeah. What do you think? Back to the whole thing after my spiel. Well, how long do you think Dokkan can last, and what do you think could be the factor that kills?
Now, I could be completely wrong here. I think Dokkan can probably last only maybe about 2 to 5 more years, and 5 is being very generous at that. And what would kill it? No more Dragonstone sales and amped up prices in Dragonstones.
Okay.
You know what? That makes sense because okay, the reason they're on they have sales and stuff because a lot of people buy them, but if less people played the game, they'd have to get rid of sales to keep the servers up and whatnot. So they'd have to get rid of sales to actually make that money amount back, and then less and less people would buy stones, then eventually it would just die. They'd have to announce like, hey, we're losing money, we're not getting any more. These hype units are no longer hype, so we're probably gonna have to shut it down.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that answer, honestly. I was expecting it to be like a I don't know, 2 broken units or releasing units nobody wants, something.
I mean, people love broken units, though.
It's
not all of us.
I'm one of the few.
I remember back in the day where it like took me the entire day to get physical Vegito Blue awakened, and now it's like, oh, I can finish this event in an hour and have everything done.
Yeah, while we've been doing this, I went and beat the I've said I was doing link levels, but I've been doing like I say link levels. I've mostly been doing getting medals. So I got a lot on this Gogeta banner. And by the by, do you guys happen to have 5 stones? Do you want to summon after we're done with this?
I
I'm
do.
up
I do
5.
not buy stones. I've not bought stones since I've played this game. I considered it during the year 5 and year 6 anniversary,
No, do you
and
have?
maybe I'll buy it. Have bought? No, I've not bought any.
Do you have?
Do I have stones? Yes, I have stones.
You have 5 stones.
Yes, I have 5 stones to spare. Are you wanting to summon on the podcast?
Yeah, at the end of it, if you guys want to.
Yeah, no, I have 5 stones to throw away. Yeah.
Alrighty, so Danger, ask your final question.
Okay, my final question is: there are many units in the game that just never get used. Why? Because they just can't stand up with the other competition. Now, we're not going to say Easy A, and sure, they can get an Easy A after this happens. What is a unit that does not Dokkan Awaken that you would want to Dokkan Awaken? What unit would you want to get a Dokkan Awaken?
Well, you know what? I want to get a I don't actually know. I'd have to look through my list of units I have. Probably one of the heroes units actually, because like when they release a new heroes unit, they usually don't release them with a Dokkan Awaken.
Mm-hmm. That's around what I was thinking.
It's like if it would have to be one of those units, and it's like we're finally getting some awakenings this year actually from some that were like what 2 years old now.
Yeah. Maybe 3. I feel like these fusions that came out in a year. Heroes 1? Could we call it Heroes 1? Does that sound stupid?
No.
Sounds
Just
fine.
Heroes 1, the first Heroes banner on Dokkan. Because we're referring to Dokkan, so. Heroes
Yeah.
1.
Heroes Dokkan Banner 1. Look at it and like, man, it's so long to say the first anniversary, first celebration of the thing.
I want Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. I know he just came out last year.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
need the
I know
Dokkan
he
Awaken.
just came out. We may not even see it for another year. Maybe like I feel like that is something that would like bring the game back alive if they did. Because he's like he's already a pretty good unit, and I've used him so many times on teams. Like I only have him 55%, and I've used him on several teams already, and he's not even Dokkan Awakened, and he can like hold his own. So just imagine if he gets a Dokkan Awakening, that'd be so.
It'd be so good.
Don't want him to get a Dokkan Awakening because I have him full link level 10. And I didn't realize until afterwards that, you know what, in 3 years, he's going to awaken. And then he's going to have 1 link at level 1. And the rest will be 10.
Well, at least you'll be able to grind up the first 2-3 levels pretty easily. But then, yeah, get used to not having Link level 9 for the rest of your life.
Feel that?
I've still not gotten
Link
Master Roshi's
level.
last Link to level 10.
Right, that's what I'm talking about too. Like there are units that are like at level 9 on their link levels, and just it seems like they just absolutely refuse to level up those. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do that event that we had like what, a month ago?
Yeah, Roshi, I've used him on story events, Dokkan Awakenings, I've used him on the story mode, doing the 43-8 strat, I've used so many things, and it just doesn't want to get level 10. It just doesn't want to.
Sit there and be like, well, this Super Saiyan's link level finally reached level 10. Oh no, cool. Fierce Battle level 2. Great.
Someone on the Dokkan Who group, and he's on TikTok, he made a video, not recently, but a few weeks ago, about how no matter how much he uses the Frieza Zarbana Dodoria, he just won't get Link level 10 max. Like, he has 1 Link on level 9. He's had it for, like, 400 days or something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not bueno. I think whenever I started doing link levels, and I had a physical Super Saiyan Vegeta, the transformation one that for like almost over a year, probably over a year, sat with 1 link at level 9 with the rest of them at level 10.
I kind of set a new rule. Like if I use a unit, I use it like 10 times and it just won't budge and it's one link. I switch it out with another unit because I don't want to waste so much time on one link when I could get another character that has like 1-2 links on all of them.
I also just grinded up that 5 stones I need for that summon, by the way.
Bueno.
I have 316, so I still have my 300 for heroes. Do you? I'll ask off podcast. I'll ask off podcast.
Okay. Well, let me just hop out of this event. I'm grinding for PyCon.
Ah, gotcha, yeah.
I finally
That's
pulled...
another unit I actually need, is that HEL PyCon.
Yeah, he's good, but at the same time, he's...
I got the Janemba and PyCon back to back on a summon. Like when I was summoning, I got them back to back next to each other, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
I pulled Borgamo back to back in 2 different multis, and it made me want to cry because I already had him rainbowed and level 10.
All right, so we ready for our summons?
Yep.
All right, so Draco, you are our guest, so how about you? I'll let you have the first summon, my friend.
All right. Yamcha and Gohan. Okay, so I've had a meme going on for a few years now. Like anytime it's Yamcha and Gohan, and I get Super Saiyan 2, I always seem to pull an SSR.
Oh boy, are we about to see it on here?
Father and
Maybe.
son? They look similar.
Well, he did go Super Saiyan 2, and it's... Oh, wow. No, it was actually Super Saiyan Goten SR.
Oh man.
I thought I was going to get something good, but then I just pulled his disappointing son.
If you actually did, that'd be amazing. You'd have to write that down as
I mean,
you're calling.
it'd be good. The other day, Adam and I recorded a special Dokkan episode that is going to be part of season 2, and I singled LR Spirit Bomb Goku. So, just whenever. Back to you, Danger. Or to you, Danger.
All right. Single summon. Let's see. Vegeta and 17.
Oh.
Super Saiyan 2. You go ahead. We're not gonna talk.
No, you gotta say what you got. You gotta say what you got. Danger, you gotta say what you got.
I got SR STR Magetta. I have Baba like 50, 40 of them.
I pulled a lot of those on these banners doing multis. I'm like, why won't he leave?
I'm seriously, bro. I get them all the time.
Janemba for me. The HELSR Janemba is what I kept pulling.
I'm friends with somebody who has him set as their lead. I don't know why, but he's rainbow. Yeah, if I can go...
Someone hurt him. He used a friend unit, and the friend unit didn't dodge. Someone hurt him for him to do so.
It's somebody who was on the podcast. The only person I've ever kicked out of the Discord. That's him. He's like, he hurt me. He took my dodge and never gave it back. Oh, he's sitting there saying that's why he has the Janemba. Like, Janemba's always... Alright, so
yeah, I want to do it. I want to do another single.
If you can, you can. You can go do another single.
Yeah, you want a dual single? Are you summoning? You summon right now. I'll go in a minute.
I mean, if you want to go too, like I said, I actually decided not to hop out. I'm just clearing the PyCon event. That's why I'm riffing.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll do one more single. I'll do one more single.
Go to a single.
All right, I got Trunks.
Bueno.
Base form Goku. Yeah, this is looking like a nothing right here.
I'm about to be there.
Standard. I got Dr. Giro R.
Ha! All right, I'm there.
One more wouldn't hurt, right? One more wouldn't.
Let's see what mine is. One. Oh, Goku and Piccolo, man. Base form, man.
Screen crack pulls LR Gogeta.
Could you imagine?
Ah, got a rare Dodoria.
Dang.
He doesn't even have a passive. He doesn't even have a passive.
I got STR Nappa. Okay.
Quit summoning. Save your stones for heroes. Save your stones for heroes.
Yeah, no, Yeah, I'm at 301. Yeah, no, I'm not going below 300. That's why I did 3 singles, because I'm not going below 300. I'm saving that for heroes.
All right.
Understandable.
So before we actually do our full-on ending, hey Draco, do you have anything you want to plug?
I stream on Twitch, and I actually do have a YouTube that is like completely dedicated to Dokkan, which
Hey.
same name, just Draconose. So you can find those.
I've been saying Draconose this whole time. Like not
A lot of people pronounce it that way. It's like if I just removed the E, then I could, but I'm like the E has been a staple here since the beginning. I can't remove it.
Draconus. Alrighty, I know you have a TikTok. I didn't know if it was Draconos or what is it? How do you refer to? Don't you go like Draconos, aka Ember or something? Isn't that how you do your intros?
I do, yeah.
Well, go follow him on TikTok, Draconos. I'll have the name on the thing, so just go look up his name on every platform. Probably Facebook too. Who knows? Does anybody use Facebook aside from me? I don't know.
No. People stream on Facebook. People stream gaming on Facebook. I did not know that.
Back in my day, there weren't even videos on Facebook. It was just going through and playing like Farmville or Yoville or Fish World or something like that.
I remember those days as well.
But yeah, go check out Draconos or Draco on TikTok and YouTube. Go check out Danger Extreme. I'll even put a link to his Dokkan When in the Dokkan Who in the description for YouTube, and possibly might be able to. If I can do it, I'll do it on Spotify too. Who knows? But yeah, Danger, thanks for being here tonight.
No problem.
Draco,
been
you
fun.
too.
Yeah, no problem. It's been fun.
It has been fun. I love these. It's so much fun. But out there, people, if you want to be on Dokkan Who, come message me on Dokkan When Podcast. There's a Dokkan_When_podcast on Instagram. Go check out the Dokkan When Podcast TikTok, where you can do the exact same thing. I actually have a thing pinned if you want to be on. Go check that out. If you're on Spotify, hit the follow button and that bell so you know every time we upload. And if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and leave a like, comment, and hit that bell notification too. It helps me out a lot. Make sure Dokkan Wayne can continue on. So, yeah. So, thanks for listening, everybody. Say bye, guys.
See you guys.
You all.
Bye, everybody.